Welcome back! I'm your host, Frank. American Eagle Rises. Wednesday! Hump Day! You guys ever do that? There was that commercial. What was it? I don't know. It had the camel or something. Mike, what day is it? Anyway, yeah, I just got home not too long ago. Got my backpack here. I got a meeting at 4. So we're hoping I can get this done in 10? You almost have 15 minutes. I want to be 10 minutes, and then I gotta get something. Probably need to go to the bathroom, go get a water or something like that. So, quick market update. We're going into the closing bell, as they say. And yeah, what do you guys want me to tell you? The 10-year Treasury it's getting killed, I guess is a good way of saying it. Yeah, it's definitely selling off. We got 12 basis points in one day. That's... keep an eye on that. The dollar's just dying, too. The DY... Oh, I call it dying, but it's finally under 100. So those are the two big things. SPY is slightly selling off. The greater market, it's not... It's down, but it ain't... It's nothing uncontrollable. It's just getting hit. The 10-year is really pushing the market. But interesting enough, when the 10-year Treasury yield goes up, typically gold and silver sell off. Well, guess what? Nope. So that tells me a lot about what's going on, or at least probably what's going on. So, if you guys don't know, right, at the end, I don't want to say we're at the end of a fiat currency, but typically when bond yields are higher, gold doesn't look as attractive as silver, right? However, if you see yields go up, that means, hey, we don't think Uncle Sam can pay his bills, right? Like when you get a worse credit score, right, your interest rate that you get charged is higher, right? But with gold and silver going up, that means that may be quote unquote inflation coming. I don't know if this is a pre-buy gold and silver before the Fed cuts rates. I don't know, because I don't think the Fed's going to cut many rates this year. If you're waiting for a rate cut, I think they were supposed to cut 3 times, and then they backed it down to 2. One of the Fed chair, whatever, Bostic. There's like 12 of them. Powell's the chief of that, but he's saying maybe 1. So the thing is the Federal Reserve is always late in cutting rates. Right now, there's no real need to cut rates, at least based on the data that they're looking at. Unemployment's always a lagging indicator, so by the time they get enough data to say, oh, hey, unemployment looks bad, it's already been bad for at least 6+ months. We already know GDP. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on here. But so anyway, that's just keep on the path, stay on target, hold them off for a few more seconds. That's Star Wars New Hope you get. That's the trench. When they're going in. Anyway, you guys got to watch Star Wars. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Star Wars. So, 2 other things. I saw something that I can't believe I didn't catch it. Sorry, guys. There's just too much news. I think this is good news. I hope you guys think it's good news. I might geek out, dork out with this particular item. So anyway, Trump about a day, maybe 2 days ago, signed an executive order for what... I'm not sure why they're calling it this. Trump just likes the word gold. Golden age, golden. So I don't know. People are thinking those are comms. I don't know. But anyway, it's called Golden Dome. Essentially, it's kind of the same concept of what the little country, over there in the Middle East, we don't like them. At least the leader anyway. He's up to no good. But it's actually an old play off of what Ronald Reagan, they called it the Star it was nicknamed the Star Wars system, but they called it the SDI, the Strategic Defense Initiative. And the concept was that any type of ballistic missile, and it was really meant more for intercontinental ballistic missiles, basically nukes, you know, they're land based from, Mother Russia, you know. Did you guys know, like even the farthest missile, if once it's actually launched and we can actually detect it, you got like maybe 30 minutes. So yeah, by the time they tell us, we probably got like 10, 15 minutes. So yeah, anyway. So the thought was, hey, have a layered defense, have these satellites, we'll call them laser beams, or other, also concepts were like, hey, you'd also have like, I'll call them like nets, like you would send these, like a screening action. Yeah, that's my little, I got 15-minute warning. That's on my work computer. And then they also had like concept of like maybe having in orbit, like little things that would shoot little missiles out to take these out. I'm surprised that they're only allocated. I can't say that word. Essentially, they're budgeting, but the word's not budget. It's like god damn it! I hate words. I think it's like one. It's like 175 billion. I know. Oh my god, it's so much money. Yeah, I know, but it's over the course of like 3 years, or I think that he's asking to get it done before the end of his term. But like, you guys gotta consider like how much, like one like fighter or bomber that we have costs 1 billion. So I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like this is like sort of chump change. But I mean, I wonder if we already have this stuff up there. I think we already do. I don't think we've been telling. Like I said, even I think we do. And obviously, we would never tell anyone that they're up there. But I thought the interesting thing was, China comes out right away. Hey, don't make the Golden Dome. So if China, the CCP, says we need to not do it, that means we have to do it. Cause you know why, right? They've been trying to. Their missiles can't really hit us, meaning in the 48 continental states. They might have a missile or two that may hit like one of the little islands on Alaska, that the Aleutian Island chain. You guys should look it up. There's these little islands, but man, Russia and Japan wanted them forever. Yeah, there's got to be stuff there, right? But I think they may also have one. I don't think it can reach Honolulu, but so when they say, "Oh yeah, China has missiles that can hit the United States," well, they're probably referring to like, oh, I don't know, America Samoa, Guam, something like that, right? American territories, but they don't have anything that can hit the continental United States. The only country that's would be the Russia, old Soviet Union. Most of theirs. See, the interesting thing is they used to have a whole bunch of bases in Kazakhstan. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. I remember Ronald Reagan wanted to do it at the time. It was going to cost a fortune. Actually, it's funny because I think it's going to cost us how much, the same what it was in 1982 or something. It never went to where because the technology wasn't there. So I think that's really cool. Even just announcing it is just telling our enemies and potential enemies of like, hey, dude, don't mess with us. So we need this. It is a defensive posture. I'm surprised it's so cheap, but I don't know. It depends. It depends on how they're going to spend it, where they're going to spend it. If we already have certain assets, I'm pretty sure we already have certain assets, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be other assets that we're going to have to put in the orbit, and then there's going to be other things that we need to put here. But I'm pretty sure we'll use existing bases and existing, I'll call it radar detection systems. But they'll have to come up with a, what's the word? Basically an organization Like, how is all that networking gonna work, right? That's what that's where the meat and potato of that system's gonna be, because you have to reliably, consistently detect the targets in early enough so then you can address it, and you don't want just one crack, right? The concept of the SDI system was that it had like at least three, one and basically two redundancies. So if you missed on the first, you still had enough time for some of the other ones. So yeah, anyway. So the other thing that, and I'm going to drop a link here. It's not necessarily American News, but I think it is going to be America First News. A new channel that, and I've listened to a few of the videos here. And let me get his name. Yeah, where's it at here? Hang on. Yeah, it's Dev Campbell. Maybe you guys have heard of him. I've listened to a couple of his videos, but the one that he had, I don't know if it was today or the day before, but he's getting a lot of messages from, younger guys, men in general, right? Nobody wants us. Everybody wants us dead. Nobody really cares about what men are going through, type of thing, right? So, check out his channel. I'm gonna link him. I hope he doesn't mind, but he's just getting flooded because his channel, I guess, got some recent traction. And my heart goes out to these guys too. I mean, to be honest, if you're a young guy and you're struggling, just know that even myself, someone, I'm over 50, and a lot of people would consider me being successful, but I struggle with it too, because it's not just material possessions. I mean, I think even our young guys are, I mean, obviously maybe that would help a little bit, but I think they want to belong. They want to be needed here, in a world that says that you're horrible even though you didn't do anything. And all the messaging is being told that you need to just shut up or die, or, that I don't like that one bit. But if you're listening to my voice, know that I struggle with this, right? Like what, right? I mean, hey, I worked really hard. I worked probably way too hard. I denied myself, but I had things in my life that I didn't want to happen again. I lost my job, and I didn't want that to happen again. Right? But I got a decent house. I mean, this house, Raymond, if you knew, I got 2,600 square feet, all right? But I have a 3-car garage. I'm using it. So, yeah. I bought it new because the plan was to basically just move in here and never move out. I wanted to buy something used and fixed it up, but they all wanted too much. So it was actually cheaper for me to build new construction. But anyway, right, I still got my 2001 Camaro, and I got another new car, right? I mean, I probably could have spent more money. But I mean, hey, everyone thinks I'm successful. I mean, am I that ugly? I don't know. Maybe I am that ugly. I mean, am I like super fat? I don't know. Do I look super fat? I don't know. Like I said, I don't think so. But hey, I guess women don't like me, right? I mean, I don't know. Is it really, ladies? Is it really that? You don't like the United States of America that much that you would shun the men that would want to protect you? You got another thing coming. Dun, dun, dun. What band was that? Shit, I don't know. But anyway, check out his channel. Yeah, I don't know. I've for a very long time, I want to fill the role of leadership because I don't see any good leadership, and he needs a little bit of work, but I mean, outside of him and a few others, it's everywhere, and people complain about Washington D.C. and it's like, okay, fine, we can't control that sometimes, right? But I see it at work. I see it like I go down the street, right? I go to the gas station. People don't care about other people's properties. Everybody, they're just going around doing whatever they want because there's no accountability for them. But heaven forbid, you're someone like me, right? You can't even go get a damn loaf of bread without some, lady going, yeah. It's like, well, jeez, oh Pete, are Are we that done, right? I don't think so. I'm not going to give up. Maybe I'm the crazy one, right, guys? But, young guys, man, if you need out, reach out to me. I kind of want to know where are their fathers, man? Or was there fathers that, this might sound bad. Were they that much of a pussy? I don't know, man. Like, my dad allowed himself to be trampled upon, but he would have never told me, hey, Frank, you need to allow other people to screw you over. No, he would have never said that. Right? I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know what we do here. I'm trying to reach out. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to reach out just to my local people here in my own subdivision, and it's like people just want to focus on the trivial. They want to focus on, hey, nice weather. Come, how are you doing? Do you really want? Do you want to? And I try to speak truthfully, right? And people are like, oh, you're not feeling so good. It's like, are you kidding me? Stop gaslighting each other. Who is completely happy these days? I'm not saying that we have to live in pixie land and rainbow farts or whatever they're unicorn fart, whatever the hell. What time is it? Shit, I got a few more minutes, guys, so I gotta wrap this up. But yeah, check out his channel. Maybe I'll get some people from his channel checking out my channel. Yeah, I see it, and I don't know. I for a whole generation of men to just not even, I don't know, man. I think society needs to wake up, because history has shown us, and it's there. If anyone wants to, it's in the historical record when men, especially young men, okay? So as human society, we've been here before many times. We just haven't been here as the United States or recently, right, in the last maybe couple hundred years. But we've been here, and eventually when the young youth, if they can't get any money, they can't get anything, and society tells them they're worthless pieces of shit, guess what? All that energy and all that, it turns extremely violent and not in a productive way. And we basically get like the Dark Ages type of stuff, man. I hope that does not happen. I hope society wakes up. But I'm telling you, human existence has always done this to us. And a lot of people, they wait till the last second. And it's like, well, this is the last second, and you cannot even go back or stop it, right? It's like, you realize it right when you die. And that's what I don't want to happen, right? But it's almost like society keeps getting hurted, right? I think a lot of this is premeditated and pre-planned, because I believe a portion of the elite have known this for millennia, for thousands of years. They know mankind's nature, and it just never necessarily changes. It's just different hats, different eras, and I don't know. Either they know and they're not going to do anything about it, or they know and they're pushing. Anyway, with that said, check out this channel. I got to get on this damn meeting. I got like 2 minutes. And hey, it's under 20 minutes, so I found the stop button. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon, all right? Bye.